You are a baby. You will die a baby. That's not a tragedy. That's a career choice. Somewhere in the last real lake in Mexico City, you're about to be born, the closest thing to immortal that evolution has ever accidentally produced. And nobody's more confused about it than you. 4 days ago, you were a jelly, a clump of eggs glued to a rock in Lake Xochimilco, high in the mountains of Mexico. The water is cold, almost always cold. Your kind has been here so long that the lake itself starts to feel like a person, an old one with a long memory. Remember that. It'll matter later.
Now you hatch. You're a larva, basically a tadpole with ambitions. You have no legs, you have a tail like a fin, and you have a face that will one day launch 1,000 pet stores. Here's the first strange thing. You breathe through your hair. 3 feathery frills crown your head, gills technically, and they wave in the current like a burglar alarm in a breeze. They're not decoration. They're lungs that moved outside your body because the water here is thin on oxygen, and evolution decided to just improvise. Best not to think about it. You also have a smile, a permanent, vacant, slightly unsettling smile. It's not a mood, it's anatomy. You look like a creature that knows a secret and is keeping it for no reason. That face is about to do a lot of heavy lifting, because here's the thing about you. You are supposed to leave. Every salamander like you gets the same memo. Grow up, climb out, lose the gills, move to land, become respectable. Your cousins do it. Tiger salamanders up in the hills. They metamorphose, they breathe air, they live like normal animals with jobs. You read the memo. You looked at the surface, and you said, no thanks. You stay in the water. You keep the gills, you keep the baby face. It's called neoteny, a scientific word for refusing to grow up forever, with zero shame. Biologically, you are a larva that decided larva was a lifestyle, not a stage. Nice work. But the refusing to grow up thing? That's just the appetizer. Now here's where it gets weird. Lose a leg. Go on, in a fight, to a heron, to a careless zookeeper. It's gone. And then, over the next few weeks, it grows back. Bone, muscle, nerves, veins. The whole order, rebuilt from a stump, like a Lego set that remembers its instructions. Lose your tail? Grows back. Damage your heart? Repaired. Part of your brain? Rebuilt. You are the only vertebrate on Earth that can do this as an adult. Regenerate complex body parts over and over with no scar. Your body doesn't scar because your body doesn't quit. It just quietly rebuilds. And here's the punchline. Humans are terrified of you for exactly the right reason. You can grow back what we can't. Every scar on every human body is a door that closed. Yours never closes. It just answers. The Aztecs knew about you before science did. They named you after Axolotl, the god of fire and lightning, the twin who refused to be sacrificed, who kept changing shape to escape death, and finally hid in the water as a salamander. Think about that. They looked at a pink, feather-headed baby that never grows up, and they didn't see a pet. They saw a god who cheated. They named you Water Monster, Axolotl, and they were right. You're the monster that death keeps sending invoices to, and you keep returning them unopened. So here's the ending, and it's the worst part of the story. Your lake is dying. Lake Xochimilco, the only place your kind ever truly called home, has been drained, polluted, invaded. A few hundred of you are left in the wild, maybe fewer. The immortal animal is going extinct in its own cradle. And yet, and this is the part that should keep you up at night, there are millions of you, in laboratories, in aquariums, in tanks in bedrooms across the world. You conquered death. You just forgot to make the lake immortal. You can regrow your heart. You can't regrow your home. Remember that. It'll matter later. Subscribe. The next creature hasn't even been born yet, and it's already worse.